Assalamu alaikum. This is Professor V.K. Nasir Shadab, Department of Business Administration, Islamia College, Autonomous Waniambadi. Online classes for second BBA under a topic Total Quality Management. First of all, we discuss about what is total quality management. If you go, the abbreviate would be the TQM. If you adjust that, T stand for total, Q stand for quality, and M stand for management. The total, the first T which has been stand, that is the total. That is what? Total made up of the whole. It is not going to be incomplete. It is being what you say. It is not be a partial. Okay, in the whole thing we are going to cover. So that's why there is a word which has been added that is total. Then next, quality, the degree of excellence of a product or services. The quality of goods which as they produce or services that should have excellence, optimum. Then with respect to the management acts, ought, or a manner of planning, controlling as well as the directing. As you always study in the management, the functions of management would be planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling. That is the function. What is it? The management has to look after the whole aspect, that is right from the planning to the till to the end of the process. So that is what we can say, that the total quality management is that they have a separate department which has been framed, and they has to check each and every aspect of the organizational process. Therefore, TQM is the art of managing the whole to achieve the excellence. So it means it is said in the single sentence. What is it? Therefore, TQM is the art of managing. It has been controlling the whole process in order to achieve the excellence, and thereby any organization can attain their goal. That is ultimately profit, as well as has to develop in terms of horizontally and vertically. Then we see what are the concept of TQM. What are the concepts of TQM? The first concept would be to produce the quality work at the first time. Though we have been produced the product, okay, but what we find in organization, whenever there is a production unit, in the second time, third time, if you have any problem, the feedback, what going to say, outcome will come from that outcome, from that what going to say, findings. We have made the further better. Later on, it is been on the second time and third time or fourth time. It makes the exact level of what do you say, excellence. It is the excellence level. But whenever there is a TQM process, the produced quality work should be the first time itself it is being success. It should be success at the first time. You should not look at the second time, the third time, something like that. So that's why the main core, the more concept, the basic concept of the TQM. Next would be, it has to focus the customer. As I already tell you about it, customers are the king, right? If you have been satisfied the customer, more income. Okay, if you have no customer, there is no income. So that's why we have to focus what the customers likes, how they feel about it, what their preferences, all together that has been focused. So that's why in point of the customer point of view, that is the customer TQM has been formulated and that has been executed. The next concept would be have a strategic approach. To improvement. Not only that, in this point, in this concept, it's clearly mentioned that once it has been, it reached the level of excellence. Okay, it is not been the entrepreneur or the management should not be take the rest to that. We have been make it. It is the final, not like that. Because of the as per the updated technology, as per the latest demand. Okay, the strategic approach has to be taken that to improve further more. What is that? Suppose you take the example of the automobiles. What is that? We called as a which year model would be. What is mean? Every year the automobile company they are keeps on improving the changes, either adding the features or they can change the shapes, they can change the what you say color, something like that. What is that? So for that concern, a strategic approach has to be involved to improve the product, either a product or services. So again, that is the third concept with respect to the TQM. The next would be to improve continuously. That is what I say. It is in routine in nature. Okay, as the situation demands, the demands by the customer, as per the likes of the customer, as per the preference of the customer, the product or services has to be improved continuously basis, on the routine basis. Okay, you should not have any interval. If you have a continuous product means, then only the manufacturer or the particular organization retain in the organization, because as you see that it is a competitive world. Our competitor, they are much better than us. Suppose if you are not updated according to the tune of or the requirement of the demand, it is not so. So for this concern, they may have go with the according latest technology oriented activities has been carried out. By the way, we can improve continuously basis that have a routine in nature. There should be a very routine in nature. That is the fourth concept of TQ. The next would be encourage mutual respect and teamwork. It should be encourage a mutual respect. Mutual respect here in this sense, what is going to this concept will be denoted to the internal aspect within the organization. The employee, how have to be give the mutual respect, how we can execute the work from him. So these are the things. And apart from that, teamwork they have to define. Teamwork should be carried out. Okay, without teamwork, nothing can able to execute. So that's why encourage mutually. Once we are giving the opinion, once we are giving the counseling, once we are giving the advisor, once we are getting the coordinate him, then alone we can able to extract that teamwork. So it means that the concept of the whole concept of TQM is all based on this one. So that's why because human beings are unpredictable in nature. As the employee is asset to the organization, that is what not only asset is the biggest asset. See, we can able to predict anything. Suppose I have any organization, they may have a machinery which they can able to easily predict that this machinery can able to make out of what is output of suppose some 1,000 units, so 1,000 items. But for the human being, because of based on the psychology, based on the what is the mental activity, they may can able to produce the out of what they can show the excellence or sometime below the level of excellence. So what is that? So for this concern, they have to encourage the mutual respect. Then only if they have a job satisfied person, if they have been satisfied on the job, then they may can able to work freely and wholeheartedly, and that will be happen only with the help of teamwork and counseling. The next one, let's see what the various definitions says with regard to the TQM. The TQM, the total quality management, has defined as an integrated organizational effort. It is integrated, it will be combined organizational efforts designed to improve the quality at every level. I just already told you, but the TQM department has been is responsible whole and solely that he is to be he has to check the quality at every stage, right from the purchase of raw material, right from the purchase of raw material to the it's going to be packing, and it has up to dispatch the goods or till that process. This TQM process is being taken very carefully. So that has been checked at every interval, every process. So that's why the coordinator has been defined as integrated in organizational effort. The whole organization, whole people has been responsible for this operation, and effort has been designed and improve the quality. Furthermore, you should not have a standard quality. It should be more than that. So improve on a continuous basis. So improving the quality at every level. Then other definition what it says, the process to produce a perfect product. Perfect is have 100%. That is what we can say, that perfect product by a series of measures required. Series of measures means it have take various angles in terms of labor, in terms of qualified what kind of professional it have in terms of the what you to say high quality raw material, in terms of what you to say CNC computerized machine, that is a computer numerized control machine, in terms of what you to say latest technology, by utilizing of the latest technology. All together a series of measures, they may have various measures are there in the organization, right? So series of measures required and organized efforts, and that to organized efforts, I already put in this point, organized efforts by the entire company. Not only that, the whole people is responsible for this one. So by the entire company to prevent or eliminate errors, errors at every stage in the production is called total quality management. I think we have discussed about this thing, so I just skip this one and we can move on the next definition. According to international organization, the international organization is responsible, it has been defined that what is TQM. For standard defined TQM as TQM is a management approach, right? See, it is a top level management is being responsible, though everyone is responsible, but since the management is the owner, is being a top executive, so that's why is a management approach for an organization centered on quality, based on the participation of all its members. By the participation, not only by individual, it is not by the group only, it has been the whole, and so whole responsibility of the organization, the whole people that who is responsible for the TQM. Participation of its members and aiming at long-term success, not for the short-term. Suppose we have been engaged in the work for the short-term basis, suppose we have been very good, say, focusing on the short-term duration products, suppose we are focusing on a particular customer only, means it is not good. So that's why it is aiming for the long-term success, not for the short-term. Long-term success through customer satisfaction. Customers satisfaction and benefit. Once the customer is satisfied, they can able to increase by the in the channel of by the chain link, they can able to increase the customer. The customer can able to propaganda will make that, and based on that the customer has been developed. Once the customer has been increases, ultimately your business has been developed. If the customers has been deteriorated, it becomes down, ultimately your business comes to down. So I find that maybe it should shut down the business. So that's why customers satisfaction is very, very important. As I already told you about it, customer satisfaction, a good satisfied customer can able to encourage the others people to buy that. You say suppose some 10%, and the same thing if you go to the other angle, in the other side of the coin, a unsatisfied customer can able to distract the another 40 customer. They say that, as you know, that it is a human tendency. What is that? Suppose whenever someone has bought a new mobile phone, if they are satisfied, they may say 5 to 10 people that I have bought from this mobile and from that particular shop, I am very much satisfied this one, something like that, they encourage it. But the same thing will happen in the reverse order, as that is what they are not been satisfied. They are giving, they are seeing the each and every people, they have said that I have bought this mobile phone from a particular shop, I have find this kind of problem, and once I went to that, they are not giving any responsibility, don't go further. So he will say, so each and every person, whether he has been said to his friends, his families, as well as his relatives and the neighbor and everything. Oh, that's why the unsatisfied customer can lead you to distract the others forthcoming customers. So that's why the customer satisfaction is very, very important in terms of developing a business, any business. And the satisfaction and benefits to all members, I just already told you about it, benefits to all members of the organization, right from the management to the least employee, the end employee, it is a benefit. In the financial benefit, promotional benefit, name and fame, everything that has been included. So that's why the benefits of all members of the organization and the society. Let's see what are the characteristics of TQM. The first characteristics of committed management. Committed management, thus that is what the management has been committed for the TQM. So that's why the first characteristic would be committed management. The second characteristic would be adopting and communicating about total quality management, and third quality would be closer customer relationship. Already we discussed about it. Closer provider relation, that is what the seller, right? That's also the characteristic of TQM. Benchmark, they can able to benchmark, they can able to have a standardize the product in the market, in the competitive market. That's why it is called as a benchmarking. And increased training by the way of TQM, they have a training will be given to the employees so that they can able to produce very what you say perfect in manner without any mistakes. So that's why increased training session. And open organization. Open organization means, as you know, that they have the operations of the employee has been clearly well defined. So that's why it is called as the open organization. Then employee empowerment. Employee has giving the full what you say. They have been motivated in terms of financially as well as the promotional level. All such aspects has to be given the very important for this in terms of TQM. By the way of the TQM. And next would be flexible production. They have a flexi production system, right? Then process improvement, then process measuring. Process I just already covered, the development based on the improvement has been taken over. Then process measures. The measures has been taken that, so that's why it is being if you have any problem that can be easily sorted out without delay, without much effort. So since it is being departmentized, the every process, okay, they have a check at every point of process. So that's why it is being easily trace out the where it is the problem has been arise, and that can be easily sorted out instead of the product has becomes up to the end stage, and later on it came to know about it, the product has some damage or something that at that time it is being at the final stage. If it is being the rejection, so it is a loss to the management, the time, money as well as the continuous effort. So for that concern, during the time of process measuring, the measurements of the quality has been finding it at every stage, so that the errors and mistakes can be easily sorted out. So in this case, so these are the characteristics of the TQM. Okay, friend, by this I just going to calculate this one. What you say we have seen this, what is TQM, what are the definition says, what are the concept of TQM. Later on we have discussed about the characteristics of TQM. If you have any doubt, you just feel free to ask the question. Thank you very much.